Today, I'm going to show you how you can pick your major and at least how I did as a second year computer science student without ruining your life. So, the first step is that you need to understand that the perfect major doesn't exist. It is a lie. 61% of the students change their majors or their jobs throughout their university or after their university studies are done. And the rest of the 39 students are too lazy to care. The second step, the Ikigai method. There's this Japanese concept called the Ikigai, which is just a fancy way of saying that find something that you don't feel miserable in life with. And it goes like this. You have 4 questions that you will ask yourself. The first one is,
Why are you gay?
write something down that you love to do. And spoiler alert, watching anime doesn't count. The second thing is, what are you good at? Again, watching anime doesn't count. The third thing is, what does the world need right now? Certainly, the world doesn't need more people to watch anime, so please don't write that down. And finally, the most important question, will that thing pay my bill? And again, watching anime isn't really a good paying job, so please don't write that down. Now, let me give you an example. If you love art, you're good at design, companies need branding. And guess what? Graphic designers get paid pretty good. So you're going to study graphic design. Now, what if you only check 1 or 2 of those questions out of the 4 questions? Well, then that won't work. You'd need a backup plan. For example, let's say that you love music, but you're not good at it. And it also doesn't pay really well unless you're Billie Eilish. Well, in that case, maybe look into the business side of the music industry. Go study business and then work in the music industry. You could do that instead of just pursuing music. The key takeaway is that your first choice doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be good enough for you to pursue it as a backup plan. The third step is to test drive what you're trying to get into, because you don't need your future self to be miserable as well as have a lot of student debt. One of those things are good enough. Ask yourself this question. Would you marry someone without looking into that person? Obviously no, right? Then why are you committing to a major that you've never ever tried? Look into free online courses related to the major that you're choosing. For example, for computer science, Harvard has a lot of free courses dedicated to cybersecurity or AI. Also, try to shadow some professionals. Go to LinkedIn, research the people that are into your majors, look into professors that teach those majors, and find if you find that thing interesting or not. The fourth thing is that what if you don't like anything and you're just not interested in anything? Then pick a future-proof major. With AI and automation taking over, you need to find a job in the future that will actually get you hired. Some safe bets are STEM fields, AI, cybersecurity, renewable energy. All of these subjects are going to increase in the job market in the coming future. You don't want to pick subjects that will probably not get you a job. For example, degrees in social work or cultural studies or gender studies are really nice to have at parties, but no one would probably hire you unless you're in a really specific niche. And you know what? You don't even have to do research, because I will go search up on ChatGPT right now. The fastest growing occupations according to ChatGPT are wind turbine service technicians, solar photo voltaic installers, nurse practitioners, data scientists, and information security analysts. You don't have to be a wind turbine electrician, but you get the point, right? Try to research the fields that will actually be future-proof in the future. And finally, the last step is accept the fact that you might get it wrong on the first try. It's useless worrying for the future. As long as I'm happy, I'm not depressed, and it makes relatively good money, then why not? Look, 2 things are guaranteed in life. You will always doubt yourself in some point in your life, and no one has actually figured out their life completely. Even the adults that are telling you to choose your major wisely are probably regretting something in their past. You're not going to sign a life insurance, it's just university. Worrying doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles, it takes away today's peace. Read that again.